that the state had offered a 4-year term if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty. And so what do you want to do?
The judge gave him one last chance to decide. He chose prison.
You're charged with the state jail felony offense of evading arrest or detention with previous conviction. That is from August 14th of 2025. The indictment alleges that you were previously convicted of evading detention in Harris County, June 4th of 2007. And so that prior evading is what makes this a state jail if you were found guilty. Your indictment further alleges that you were convicted of the offense of burglary of a habitation with intent to commit theft, a second-degree felony, February 1st of 2006 in Harris County. And then after that was final, you were convicted of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, a second-degree felony, December 10th of 2009, also in Harris County. If those two prior convictions are true, then what that means is if you go to trial and you're found guilty, then the range of punishment would be enhanced to that of a second-degree felony, which means your minimum punishment would be 2 years in prison up to 20 years in prison. Do you understand? All right, sir. You're Derek Williams, right? Mr. Williams, you were given an opportunity to visit again with Mr. Lewis about what your position is with regard to what we went through. The possibility, if you go to trial, is a potential for 2 to 20 in prison if you're found guilty, and that the state had offered a 4-year term if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty. And so what do you want to do? You want to go to trial. So there's a rejection that you need to sign with Mr. Lewis. Y'all get that signed. I'll call you right back up here and we'll get your case set for trial. I do want to make sure you understand, though, I know we already went over this, that this offer will not be accepted after today. If you're not guilty, that's fine. That's what juries are for. But I don't want you to think by putting this off, you're going to get some better deal.
No.
Do you fully understand that?
I do.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
Okay.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Williams is not competent?
No.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of evading arrest or detention with previous convictions. Find those other 2 prior offenses true. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 4 years in the Institutional Division of the Texas Department of Corrections. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provided you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Lewis. Good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff.